Hey everybody.
This is me, Robot Rabbit. Today we're talking about my favorite movie, Transformer 1. Now, it's actually a pretty good movie. Now, we'll talk about it. Now, Transformer 1, I'm back. Transformer 1 is a movie about the Transformer origin stories. Now we meet Orion Pax and Megatron, are known as D16. In the Transformer lore, their cog, the transformation cog, are taken out from them. Basically, they can't transform. Basically, make them not have to transform. So Orion Pack and D16 now work on the mine. Now, other lore, like Orion Pack being a librarian, something like that, but in Transformer 1, he's actually a miner who's mining in the cave for Energon.
So how often does this change?
Oh, the story changed a lot in different Transformer lore. But we found out who did this, who took the transmission card out of Optimus Prime in D16. It was another Sentinel Prime. Now, Sentinel Prime, every different story for Sentinel Prime in the Transformer universe has only been the bad guy. Think of the ID comic book version. He was kind of basically like a cult leader who was basically insane. Sentinel only cared about power. He basically cared about himself. And we found out Sentinel Prime here in Transformer 1 actually killed all the 13 primes. Basically, we found out what happened to the 13 primes. Okay, if you don't know what are the 13 primes, the 13 primes are basically goddess in the Transformer universe.
Or gods.
Gods in the Transformer universe. But we found out who killed them. It was another Sentinel Prime. The reason why Sentinel Prime did that is because he wanted to have the Matrix of leadership when the Primes have. So he tried to take that Matrix, but Primus himself did not think he was worthy. So the Matrix disappeared. So Primus himself doesn't believe Sentinel Prime is worthy. And again, Sentinel Prime is not really a Prime. He gave himself that name because he wanted to have more power. Basically, the Autobots, do their thing in the movie, trying to be better, show the world they can be better Cybertronians. Then we meet Darkwing, or Dreadwing, I forget what his name was. I think Darkwing. Darkwing is basically, kind of more an asshole in the movie to Brian Pack and Dave Season. But the story going on, then eventually they go they go more on Cybertron. Then make this cool place, like they see like the Cybertron dares. And then they meet Alpha Trion. Now we know who Alpha Trion is. In the original G1 cartoon, he's the one who rebuilt Optimus Prime. Who rebuilt Brain Pack into Optimus Prime. So Bumblebee, D16, and Leo 1 here, they all meet Alpha Trion. And Alpha Trion explains Sentinel Prime is the one who moved their cog. Their T-cog. And they're really hard to believe that Sentinel Prime is their real hero. They look up to him. So we'll find out he's been making a secret deal with the Decepticons. Now, what are the Decepticons? The Decepticons are basically alien race who want to take over Cybertron. When Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Leo 1 and D16 find out, they're not really happy. But they can't do much because they don't have the ability to transform. But think of Alpha Trion. Alpha Trion gave them the ability to transform. He gave them the card from the Primes. So basically, now they can transform. And basically, story going on. They try to stop Sentinel Prime with his evil plan. Basically, they take some of the Stormtrooper down. I'm calling them Stormtrooper because they're basically the vehicle. I don't know if they're called Veocon yet in the show. I don't know if they're ever going to be called Veocons. Some Prime guards. I don't know what they're going to be called. But they take some of them down first. And then they try to make their way to find Sentinel. Out of nowhere, they get knocked out by one of the Seekers, and they meet Starscream. Now, the Seekers were basically the guards for the Primes, basically. But now all the Primes are dead, they don't know what to do. And they're basically going insane for power. But Starscream being him, we know him. He's only this asshole to poor people. That's basically Starscream for you. But who basically accused them of being spies for Central Prime. But when D16 tries to leave, Starscream stops him. And D16 does not like that. So they get into a fight. And D16 beat Starscream up and won, basically damaging his voice box. Basically, now D16 won. All the crowd are shouting for him. And out of nowhere, Arachnids come and just brutally murdered all of them. She just go out on a killing spree, basically just killing them. Then all the characters get captured, right past, and they won. They try to group up all the other characters like Shockwave and Soundwave to basically to stop Central. They do that. It's now Central, Megatron, or not Megatron yet, but D16 is really mad. Constant Prime, basically a fault prime. But Megatron, D16 found out what happened to Megatron Prime. Central Prime told D16 he's the one who killed him and took his cog for himself. And this really pissed off this is D16. And basically, this D16 stood up and tried to challenge Sun Prime to a fight. And Sun Prime laughed and seemed to punch him. And the worst part is, D16 get knocked to the ground. And then Sun Prime had a horrible idea. He's like, hey, let me sure this Megatron sticker stay permanently on your chest. He took a tool and permanently burned on him. Permanently. Oh yeah, this really made this D16 not happy. Out of nowhere, eventually he gets his ass kicked by D16. Then Sun Prime begged for his life. Then D16 seemed to rip him in half to brutally murder him and then take his cog for himself. Now make him into Megatron. The ending is very sad. How Megatron found out one of his favorite primes he really likes was killed by the person he likes, Central Prime. He never thought Central Prime would kill Megatron Prime. And Megatron's story here is very sad because Megatron's favorite prime was Megatronix. And found out the person when he found out Central Prime did it, he was shocked. Found out the man he looked up to, Central Prime, as their hero, he never thought he would ever do that. It's very sad. But well, how Megatron and Prime relationship have now fell apart. When Prime got the Matrix leadership, their relationship as friends fell apart. They became enemy now. They started fighting each other to the death. Eventually, Optimus Prime banished Megatron from I forgot to call. And Megatron went somewhere else, basically, where there's no running Energon. The Decepticons are now born. Here comes the Decepticon now. A new enemy for the Autobot to fight. It's sad because Optimus Prime and Megatron, they're no longer friends. It's kind of sad. And I really think Transformers 1 is a pretty cool movie. We get to see Primus himself, the godfather of all Transformers. We see all the 13 Primes are basically goddess. And basically think Transformers 1 does explain about a lot of stuff, like a lot of religions in there. A lot of you probably didn't know this. Yeah, Transformers does have a religion in there. I don't think it brought up that much, but there are in there. It's a little bit brought up, but I think Transformers 1 is actually a pretty good movie. It's just the marketing for it was not the greatest.
You don't think so?
No, the way they marketed was not so good.
I don't know much about Transformers, but I did think the movie was pretty well done.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the ending was pretty sad, I'd say. I mean, I'm not gonna say Megatron was right, but I get it.
Yeah, because Megatron had a reason to be mad at Sentinel. Because remember, Sentinel, he looked up Sentinel as a hero, and he never thought he would kill one of the 13 Primes, and he did. And I don't blame Megatron. I know a lot of people think he did it wrong, but part of me don't blame him. Remember, Sentinel, he acted so nice towards them, and feel his true color, being an asshole.
I mean, you could look at it like the story here in Transformers is one that has been told many times, just this time with sentient robots.
Yeah, well,
but basically the idea of betrayal and either choosing to go down a path of like darkness or fighting it against it, you know.
Think of Optimus Prime Megatron. See, Megatron, he was upset. There were one Prime Megatron looked up to. That was Megatronus. And Megatron really, this team really loved Megatron. He was basically one of his favorite Prime. And you see why Megatron took his name, because he was basically this team favorite Prime. Think of Megatron, not Optimus. Megatron found out his favorite Prime was killed. He got filled with anger and rage. Where Prime felt like need to be stopped. Don't need to be changed. He believed Cybertron to be better. He went to a gooder path where Megatron more to a dark path.
I think you mean better path, but yeah.
Megatron went to a darker path because he was still great, but Optimus went to a better path. Because he had people helping him. He had people pouring in him.
Yeah.
But it's kind of sad.
So, how do you think you would rate this one?
I give it one athlete. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I love the movie. I hope they make a part 2 of this movie. But now, if they do, that means we're going to see Optimus Prime and Megatron fight each other. That means they're not friends anymore. They're going to be enemies.
So, do you like this one or the live action ones better?
I like this one. But no, get to see, if they do, we might get to see the Fallen. If you don't know who the Fallen is just basically Megatronus become evil and become the Fallen. So basically, we might see Megatronus come back as the Fallen. We might be thinking, but Nate, Robot Rabbit Nate, what am I trying to call again?
Robot Rabbit Nate.
Right, yeah, Robot Rabbit Nate.
Okay. Or you get to say Nate.
Robot Rabbit Nate. But Megatron's head got cut off. But how can he be the Fallen then? I think, remember, Primes can come back life. Basically, they're goddess. Gods. Basically, yeah. I believe Megatron might come back. Yes, I know his head was cut off in the movie, but I believe he might come back as the Fallen. And that, if they do that, that might be very interesting because the Fallen have not been seen for a while in a lot of movies and stuff. So I hope they do that. If they do make part 2, I don't know. But hey, this is Robot Rabbit Nate. Basically, this is Robot Rabbit Nate out here. And you guys have a good day. And you guys should see the Transformers 1 movie. It has some pretty good lore. It has some sad stuff to it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know much about Transformers. I've seen some of the movies, but Nate is definitely the expert. He's got his own, what is that, Transformer mask he made?
Yep. It's supposed to be a Decepticon mask, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah, so he's definitely the Transformers expert. But like I said, I do think the movie is really well done.
Yeah. But Louis does explain well about the legend, about Transformer, about the Primes and stuff, and their godfather, Primus himself. So yeah, if you're a big fan of Transformer, please go watch Transformer 1. I know how many people are saying about it, but it's actually good. The marketing for it was horrible. So yeah. So bye everybody, and have a good day.
Bye.